So, do you mind just introducing yourselves? Just tell us your name or your names.
Yeah, I'm Jeff Graves.
And I'm Claude Hungerford.
Excellent. And Jeff and Claude, just very quickly, do you want to just say a little bit about how we got connected? Just very briefly, if you could do that.
Yeah, we got connected through the FIEC. I had been over to England working during the Olympics when they were in London, and got connected with the FIEC and just had a passion for England. And so I reached out to them, and they gave me Julian's contact information. We've connected with Julian, and it's been amazing so far.
Excellent. And just a couple of more introductory things. Jeff, what's your role in the church there?
I'm the student ministry pastor, so I work with students age 12 through 18.
Okay. And Claude?
I'm the associate pastor at Grace, and I'm responsible for the oversight of ministry development.
Okay. And do you mind, you told me a little bit about the history of the church. How long has the church been around? How long ago was it planted roughly?
It was planted about 18 years ago, and it was just in a small little cubbyhole of a building, and then we gradually moved to this facility about 14 years ago.
Cool. And another question, where are you exactly in the USA?
So we're in Texas, actually right outside of San Antonio, Texas, which is, I think, the third largest city in the United States. So.
Okay. And you told me that at least for quite a long time, the church was between about 100 and 200. But you've had some growth. Do you want to just tell us a little bit about when the growth started, and maybe one or two of the dynamics for that have fed into that?
Well, yeah, we were probably 1 to 200 for probably 5 years. And then when we moved into the facility, maybe to the 2 to 300. But over the last 5-6 years, it's really grown. So we're at the level where people on campus, to include youth, to include our children, and also those adults in the sanctuary, we're at about 1,000 people.
Yeah.
And I think the dynamic of that is we're non-traditional, and we really have a heart to be able to reach people where they're at. You know, they're comfortable, let them be comfortable coming as they are, but challenge them to go deeper in their faith in Christ.
Yeah, come the way you are, but leave differently.
Yes.
Yeah.
We emphasize the leaving differently. That's the goal.
Jeff, you said earlier something that struck me about what it means to be a Christian. It's not about, I've given my life to Jesus, I've given my heart to Jesus. The expression that you used struck me. What was it?
So it was a takeover. And so instead of saying, yes, I accepted Christ, because that, to be honest, sounds somewhat shallow, but really and truly, if you're a Christian, it's Jesus has come in and taken over your life.
Yeah.
And he's in control of every aspect of it. And so that's really what we teach, is what a Christian is. Excellent.
And then the last thing that I think would be good for our church to hear, or a little bit of, is your passion for the gospel. We've talked a bit about that, and I think as we was talking, we was just talking just a moment ago about the ministry to alcoholics that you was just talking about, Claude, and a change that's taken place, and that you've kind of been instrumental in, which has everything to do with the gospel. Do you just want to say a bit about that? Because I think it says a fair bit about you as a church, I think.
Well, we're not into just having ministries to have ministries. We're looking to have ministries that boldly but lovingly present Christ. He is the solution to whatever it is that you have, whether it's an alcoholic addiction or a relational type of thing. And it's so important to be, introduce people to who Christ is.
Yeah.
He is in the process of transforming lives. He's not just to try to mildly influence, but like what Jeff is talking about, someone that takes control of the heart, transform our minds, create us into that new creation that he wants us to be. And as he transforms our lives, how we have the ability then to share that excitement and that life-changing aspect to other people. That's what attracts people.
Yeah, yeah. So it really is all about Christ, isn't it?
It is.
If he can't help, we can't help. Or if people won't accept him, there's not a lot that we can do for them, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, listen, guys. Our people will be glad to meet you, at least on Zoom, and hopefully you'll get to see a little bit about them. So I'm going to hit the pause button on the record, or stop on the record now.